Good morning. Hello, beautiful ladies of the Ventura County Business Women. My name is Tawney Noriega. I'm the founder of Ventura County Business Women. I like to pop in and do little founder videos to include in the emails, say hello, let you know what's happening as we're growing. We're adding more and more value to the community. So sometimes these founder videos help you integrate into all the moving pieces of Ventura County business women so you get the most value out of the community. Um, what do we got? We're in April. This year is just moving and grooving. April is all about innovation and creativity. Whew. Listen, I have been taking on that theme. January, February were very self-reflective months for me, really kind of reflecting on 2023, all the things that I had done. And then March was kind of like game time, like what goals are we working on? What actions are we taking? It was more kind of like getting to it. And then I love that flavor of, kind of moving into April where it's really looking at the actions, the visions, the goals, um, all the things that we're creating and really looking at innovation and creativity as we propel into those business, actions and our personal actions and what we're trying to create. So I've kind of been in this space, um, kind of like allowing myself to discover who I am and what I like and what I desire as a business owner. So a couple weeks ago, this kind of came out because I was feeling so overwhelmed. I was just like, whoa, there is so many parts and pieces and things to do inside of my life and my businesses. And so I started mapping this out, breaking everything up because I was just like so internally overstimulated. And I started putting out all the things where I'm doing priorities, actions, alignment, and I got to this really cool space where, I'm creating this business and this community to experience who I am and what I'm capable of. And of course, I love what I do, so it makes it 10 times better. But it definitely is, inside of our theme of fostering innovation and creativity. I'm just allowing myself to be in this space of like whatever wants to come forth that's exciting, that's pleasurable, that's playful, that's full of possibility. I'm just like pulling all of that into the community, into everything that I'm creating for the community. So it's been a very interesting month thus far. I'm very, very excited about all the creativity, all the magic, all the unfolding. So that's a little bit where I'm at, moving and grooving. I want to kind of piece through the website, just make sure you kind of know what is going on, how to get the most value out of the community. And then at the end, I'll share some things that we're working on that will be coming out probably after summer break, which is July. Cool. Here we go. All right, all the things that we got. So we host 3 events per month currently. We have two virtual opportunities for networking, and then we have one in-person event each month. So we have the community panel. This is the first event of the month. This is in the morning at 9:30 via Zoom. So this is an opportunity when we have a bunch of the women from the community on our panel. Our formats are all the same pretty much for our networking. We focus on guided networking. So sometimes networking can be awkward. So our job is to really facilitate a space where we're asking the right questions so we build emotional connection, authentic relationships, deep relationships for personal and professional expansion. Um, so that's kind of like how all of the format is. And then we either have the panel or a featured speaker. So the panel's really cool. We get a bunch of gals up. It's a little bit more casual. So yeah, they're sharing about themselves, their business, but we're asking questions that are in alignment with our monthly themes. Like this month, we had the fostering innovation in the beginning of April. Beautiful panel. If you're an ecosystem member, check that out in the member portal. If you want to see the replay, they're so powerful. I love when women share about who they are, what they've experienced. I just feel like you can see yourself and so many different people. So, you know, the inspiration, the hope, the, oh, I'm going through that, or oh, I went through that, or, you know, you can just see yourself in the reflection of other people when they're sharing. So then we have the ecosystem membership. We host that each month. This is the second week on the, oh my God, second week of the month on Tuesday. There we go. Um, we do the Coffee and Connections down in Ventura at Poinsettia Pavilion. This is an ecosystem members only event. So the Facebook group itself is free. It's about 4,000 people in there right now, all local business women. So you can utilize the free Facebook group, and then you can post about who you are, what you offer, breakthroughs, breakdowns, recommendations, the whole nine yards. But when you join the ecosystem membership at $25 a month, it gives you access to all of the events in person and virtual for free. Then you get discounts on like the members directory, um, business services, collab pricing. So there's so much value in joining the ecosystem membership. Once you join, I will never increase your monthly price. So once you join at whatever the current market price is, right now it's $25. We'll keep you at $25 until you cancel. So come check out the ecosystem. Those are so freaking amazing. And then we have the virtual networking event with the featured speaker. This is our evening virtual opportunity. We host this the last Thursday of each month at 5:30. We'll be doing a poll soon. Sometimes that featured speaker event at the end of the month is a little low attendance. So I'm almost kind of thinking we need to do it later, maybe like a 6 o'clock, 6:30 to help people transition out of work vibes. Um, so yeah, those are really great. Who do we got this month? Expansion through wellness. I love that. I think Emily is speaking. So when you click each of the events, it will give you like key discussions that we're talking through per event. And then if you can register, if you want to be a featured speaker, and I'll go more into that a little bit later for collabs, but all the links are there. We got our featured speaker, Emily, she's going to be speaking. So all the events will tell you all the details and then give you the ability to register. If you are an ecosystem member, use the discount code that's provided in the portal. You have to register to each of the events every month. That way you're in the automations that sends you all the links and stuff. So make sure you use your members portal if you're an ecosystem member to join. Okay, so for those of you who are not yet an ecosystem member, kind of just dropping you into the value real quick. I really love this distinction. You know, what I'm seeing for Ventura County business women is that, you know, it's not just for people that have businesses. I think it's for women in general, women that, whether you're a student, you have a side hustle, maybe you are interested in potentially starting a business and you're just curious. If you're just like a woman that works for a business, that has been a business owner for a long time, the community is so diverse in that in age and industry that it almost makes the collective so much stronger because we so focus on emotional connection and finding the right people within the community. So it kind of gives you more variety to really find those right people. Um, and so, yeah, wherever you're at in your journey, please come through. If you're a woman that cares about personal and professional development, this space is for you. So when you join the ecosystem, it's $25 a month. You get free access to all the virtual events. You get to go to that coffee and connection. We got discounts on collabs. You get the replays. We have like a community course. That is trying to get worked out. That will probably be like August. So that members portal is going to include a bunch of courses from the community that are going to support that personal and professional development. Beautiful connections. People are making amazing, lucrative connections within the ecosystem. Auto posting. So we have about 4,000 people in the group. So when you join the ecosystem membership, you bypass the pending post. So if you're an ecosystem member, you can post automatically into the group, which makes a huge difference if there's like time sensitive stuff. And then we have special pricing on the VCBW business services. Currently, we took the business services off the website because we're doing some back end updates, but things like social media audits, marketing strategies, event setup, community building, websites, graphics, copy, whether myself or Alex or somebody on the Ventura County Business Women team, or we have connections. So we really want to support those that are really trying to take their business to the next level, but still honoring their truth, their power, their alignment. We offer services to get you to that next level. So $25 a month, cancel anytime. So much value in there, so many beautiful humans. Come check it out. Okay, great. We have collabs. We have a bunch of collab opportunities. So everything that we do is community driven. We really want to provide a space for women to showcase who they are, their magic, what their expertise is. And we really believe that, there's not a lot of options that I've found that you can really like be a badass business owner, a professional in what you do, but also still bring this personal aspect, the life experiences, things you've overcome. So I really love the collab opportunities because we really are able to take real people from the community that are building, they're passionate, they're excited, they're freaking scared, and they still do it anyway. And it's just such a beautiful thing to see and be with the women of the community where they take the most intimate, beautiful visions within themselves and then come and share it inside of this really amazing community. Because the women here, I really feel like there's so much compassion, there's so much transparency, and there's so much permission to kind of fuck up, if there's a lack of better way of saying that, is failure is okay and we're going to make mistakes and business is hard. So when we can create a community that's like, hey, it's okay, keep it going, don't forget who you are, I think it just makes people so powerful, so connected to what's possible. And I think that that's the beauty of the collab. So we have virtual opportunities for collabs. This will break it down. You have a featured speaker, a panelist, or a vision sponsor. So those are the three different ways you can collaborate with us with any of our virtual events. If you are interested in doing an in-person collab, again, here are your three options. We have a featured speaker, a table feature, and a vision sponsor. This is specific for our in-person event for the ecosystem. If you're interested in these, we're currently accepting collabs for May, June, and August. We do not do any events in July or December. We take breaks. Go rest, rejuvenate, relax. But we are taking applications. So if you're interested in any of these collabs, go to the website, find which one works best for you. Once it says apply here, you just fill out your application. No fees are due until your application is accepted, and we'll send you out an email. So come check out what we got, what's open, and come collab with us. Let me show you the members portal. So this is the members portal is specifically for the ecosystem members. So when you go to the members portal, if you are an ecosystem member, this password is included in your welcome email from when you join the ecosystem. It's not a password that you created, it's one that we gave to you. So you just take that, put it in there, and then you'll have access to your portal. I'm going to show you it inside. All right, so once you enter in the password, you'll have access to the members portal. So the members portal is going to have everything that you need to be able to attend the events, catch the replays, RSVP to the in-person event. So all the good things are in here, and we're just going to continue to make this a little bit more streamlined, user-friendly. We're working on that in the back end. Look at all the peeps. Hello. So here's kind of an overview of the members portal. Here's I did that a couple of months ago. My long hair, Mia Baca ended up doing my hair, chopped it off, gave me some flavor. It feels good. It's so short though. It feels weird when I brush it. So I'll put these member videos in the portal in case you missed it in the email. What else we got here? So this yellow box, this will be a breakdown of all of the virtual events that we host each month, and then it will give you the code to register for free for the events. And then to RSVP to the Ecosystem Coffee and Connection. This is our in-person event. You go to your members portal, we'll tell you all the info. You have to register each time. This helps us with the seat chart and the name tag. So you have to register each month. Only only ecosystem members currently can invite guests. I think maybe later on we probably need to get a bigger space, but then we'll open it up to anybody in the Ventura County business women community if they want to come once to check out the ecosystem membership, see if it's a good fit for them. So we'll probably do community guest passes maybe after summer break because the ecosystem is getting so big. We're looking at some new spaces to fit everybody. Good problem to have. So reserve your seat. This will ask you some really quick questions, first and last name, make sure your name tag's right, business, industry. And then it currently now asks who would be a good connection for you to sit next to. That will just help us put together the right seating chart so that when you come to the coffee and connections, you're really getting the most value, the best connections to expand both in the personal and professional. This is going to give you updates about collabs. We kind of already went over that. We give ecosystem members the first option of collabs. This is the we call it the communication tracker. I don't particularly care for that name, but this is where the ecosystem members submit connections. So who they've met, where they've met them inside of the Ventura County business women, how that transaction ended, whether it was like financial, partnership, collabs. So this just helps us collect data so that we know what is being created inside of the ecosystem membership. This is confidential. We will not share this information about who you've connected with and how those connections have turned out. That's just for internal data. To make sure that we're delivering and making a difference for y'all. So you can fill that out. We got the members directory. I'm going to show this to you in just a moment, so I'm not going to spend too much time here. What else you got? Oh, yes, we just added this in. Okay, so we haven't even told anybody about this yet. Love, I actually have to make a note. So in the ecosystem membership and the portal, we're doing member highlights. We've kind of been in this background of like having just to produce like info, who we are, what we do, who we serve, how to get it. And it's kind of just been on repeat with that. That's just the space that we've been for the business. But now we've really educated. Most people really understand what we do, what we offer, how to get it. So now we kind of want to start bringing in these really powerful stories that we're hearing as a community, but then sharing them on our social media platforms. So if you're an ecosystem member, check out the members portal. You can do a member highlight. So you'll fill out a form, tell us a beautiful story about you, and then we'll drop that into our social media flow. Really excited about that. I love people's stories. Catch the replay. So this directory is getting built out. I love this so much. We're going to have a lot, probably a lot of changes in the members portal just to make it a little bit more streamlined, clean, easier to navigate. We're building, but we're taking all those things into consideration. But these are some replays that we've had that are just outstanding. They make such a difference for the personal and professional development. So if you're in the ecosystem membership, check that out in the portal and make use of that. Beautiful. Okay, let me show you the members directory. Hold tight. I'm so excited about it. All right, so here is the Ventura County Business Women Directory. This has been a crazy build out for me. Okay. This is like so out of my pay grade. Most of this stuff we're currently working on, but blessed that I have is such an amazing team and such amazing resources and connections for when I hit certain roadblocks I'm not sure how to handle, which has been a lot with the Ventura County Directory. For those of you that are a little bit newer into the community, we used to have this member directory with everybody's contact information, links on a Google sheet. It was so hard to read. It looked crazy. Super easy to download people's emails. So it was just, it didn't work for the community. So we put it on the back burner for a while because I wasn't sure how to do it in a way that I was envisioning it. So when Alex and I kept going back and forth, we ended up finding a solution. Shout out to Airtable. And we got this Ventura County Businesswomen directory. So this is people, we did like a beta test. We had about 160 people that joined as beta testers to help us kind of work out any of the kinks to make sure it was the right fit, right system for what we were trying to do. Thank you to all the beta testers. It was really great, kind of just, it felt like not pressured. Like hey, it's okay if I mess up, we're beta testing. So it was really, really a beautiful build out, a little hard, brought some challenges, but I love solving solutions. So this was really great for me as a business owner, even learning and experiencing how to do stuff like this. So I am very happy with how it's turning out. You're kind of seeing some, not the final version. We're still fixing up and working with beta testers. Beta testers are sending back their submission feedback forms, kind of letting us know what works, what doesn't work, what they like, what they want changed. So as those all are coming in, we're going to make sure all of the beta testers are handled and heard and taken care of before we do a public launch. So it's kind of looking maybe May 1st. We should have everything handled, ready to go. We'll have it live on the the website. You pay to be in the directory, so it will be $50 to ecosystem members and $75 to non-ecosystem members. Again, you just pay to be on the directory. But it's public information. So this will be hosted on the website. And the whole intention is we want to utilize our growth, our exposure, and help transition that into the members of the community. So we really are building an ecosystem where the people coming to our website are then getting funneled to the people in the community. So we're just constantly keeping that ecosystem generated and growing. Um, okay, so here's a little bit. I just kind of want to go through. They got a search feature, they got sorting filters. We did get a lot of feedback. People don't like the hodgepodge of how it's currently being laid out. So most of it right now is all Ventura County team members first, ecosystem members, and then community members. So those community members are people that do not currently pay to be in the ecosystem, but they're still a part of the Ventura County community or businesswomen community. So when you use this, you can see everybody's logo. I love that. It tells you all of the locations, business names, business industries are currently blank right now. That was a new field that we added. So all of the beta testers are getting those info to us. We got business description, what product services do they offer, links like website, social media, contact, membership status. That way you can see who's how they're involved in the community. I think that's a better way to say it. Who's your desired client, and if you offer any discount. So when you click somebody's profile, it will expand. You can see all of their information, contacts, all the good stuff. Um, what else? So this is for the desktop view. We have gotten some feedback about, I didn't even think about the mobile version of how it was gonna look, which learning curve, but that's okay. So we're fixing up the mobile version. I honestly think that the mobile version, because you end up having to scroll so much, there's gonna be so many people. We are kind of playing with, and this is what we're working out of how to navigate the view. So on one hand, we have the gallery view, which is what you see on the desktop version for the members directory. And now on the mobile directory, this is kind of what we're playing with. Um, sorry, it's not the full version. This is the draft of it. But a lot of the feedback we got was people wanted like categories, which totally understand. We're kind of leaning in the direction of categories that category. Wow, putting everybody together based on location. Yes, love that. So currently right now it shows photos, it has the name, we'll have business industry, but everybody is currently grouped. So anybody that's in Camarillo, and then it goes in order of business name. Moore Park, we got Ojai, so it shows you everybody in Ojai. Oxnard 5, Santa Paula, Simi Valley, Thousand Oaks. Shout out to my girls in Thousand Oaks. Y'all are shooting it. 30 people in Thousand Oaks. So I do like this a little bit better, but again, still some scrolling. But on one hand, when you get into, once we put this gallery view into the website, we have the ability where we can, again, kind of keep customizing it. Like um, you can search things, by keywords, by business industry, business description. So we're kind of working that stuff out. So if you were joined as a beta tester, make sure you submit your feedback form. If you have not completed your profile yet, no worries. There's no deadline to have your profile submitted. And then just to clarify, it's $50 a year to ecosystem members and 75 to join for non-ecosystem members a year. So this is a yearly charge, which is, I just wanted to make it so affordable, using this as a marketing tool to support yourself, getting to the next level in your personal and professional aspect. So I'm really excited for what this is looking like, how it's unfolding. I think this is going to make a huge difference for everybody on the directory, and for people that are going to need your services, your products. So very excited to see how this all comes together. So those were all the things that we got going on. Quick little hits about what's coming, what I'm working on. I'm not very active in the group as far as going lives every week. I apologize. I hope at some point I can come back and be a little bit more hi, hello, see everybody. But we're out here building. You guys got me working. I love it. In gratitude. But some things that I'm working on in the background is we're gearing up for V&E host because of what I'm creating and what is needed from me. We want to hand off the virtual networking events to members of the community who would like to use those opportunities to host. So essentially, you would act as me. I would train you to do that. These would be members of the community, and they would take the virtual networking event over essentially and lead it so that I don't particularly have to be the person to lead those. And I think it's a really great marketing opportunity for who does become to be V&E hosts. Good way to share about yourself, your business. You kind of get, you're leading it, so you get front and center stage. So we're working out that. We're going to have applications starting to go out. So you'll have the ability to apply to be a V&E host. We're kind of working out the commitment, what that might look like. Maybe it's a one-time thing where you just want to be a host once, or maybe it's something that we do long-term. So we're kind of gearing up and working on that, the logistics. But we want to have, I'm kind of thinking having June, maybe the first V&E host so I can be with them and train them. We go on break in July. And then when we come back in August, I'm hoping that the members of the community are in place and situated to take over those virtual networking events. So that will be coming. If you want to beat me to the application, send me an email. Let me know if you would like to be a V&E host. We're working on community resources. Kind of what I mean by that is, Ventura County Business Women is just um, is getting connected to so many places, so many people, so many businesses. And what I saw was, there is so many resources for business women in Ventura County. And so we are starting to partner up with people that are already offering value or already offering services, products, resources, funding to support the Ventura County business women. So we're really in a space where we're just making connections with nonprofits, government agencies, organizations, people that are really committed to getting, women into their power next level in their business. So we're kind of just feeling out, finding all the resources. Eventually, we will combine all of those resources and it will become a database on our website. So anything related to growing your business, anything related to business will then be accessible on our website. So you have a really easy way to navigate where and who you need to contact, depending on what you need in your business and your personal life. So I'm really excited about that. We got the Ventura County businessmen build out. This is very intimate still. We haven't really gone public on social media. We're just in the back end getting all this stuff together. Essentially, we're taking the model of Ventura County business women and offering it for the men in Ventura County. So I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to it's a little interesting building this out because I won't be a part of the group. My husband's kind of taking the lead on that, which is interesting. I'm like, wait, this is mine. What? I can't be in it. It's interesting. It's kind of funny. It's also kind of fun to build something out with my husband in this. It's interesting. And it's interesting to see how men operate in business in comparison to women, because I don't really work with men, so I don't really get to have a lot of interactions in seeing how men operate and how they show up to their business. So as I've been building this out, it's been really like, wow, I haven't seen this side of the world. So it's been fun. So we're kind of just building that out. We do have a Facebook group. We are accepting some people in there. So if you've got some men in your life that you think would really love this model, want to be a part of, Ventura County businessmen, you can have them find it on Facebook or Instagram, Ventura County businessmen. They can join and they'll kind of be the OGs of the group before we launch. And then the last thing that we're working on is chapters. So probably one of the biggest things, hurdles that we're running into is just how quickly we are growing, a beautiful problem to have. But with so many people, our 3 events at those specific times does not meet the needs for everybody. I'm really committed to, supporting the majority of the community, and really tailoring our events to make them accessible, affordable, easy to attend and be a part of. So with the chapters, we're looking at, we got so much great feedback. We did a post, I think 2 weeks ago, asking, who would be interested in a chapter. We're kind of looking at it like it would be once a month at the moment. If you join the ecosystem, you would have access to the in-person chapter meetups. This would give you access. So if you're an ecosystem member, you would have your particular city chapter that you would go to, but then you'd have access to any of the other in-person chapter meetups. So we're kind of working out the logistics and the asking you questions. We love like, hey, what do you want? What do you need? Again, it kind of just like takes the pressure off of me of like figuring out I'm all 4,000 of these people. What do they want? So I love asking what you want, what you need, fitting it in with what I got, my vision, what's already here. And I love the collaboration, the co-creation, so that it really does work and serve y'all. So yeah, chapters, building those out. We don't really have deadlines on that. That's a pretty big build out for me on that side. But maybe right now it's just like kind of getting the feelers of who's interested in that, because I'll definitely need partnership in supporting that. That's gonna be way too many areas for me to host all the time. I live in Ojai, so more than likely I would do the Ojai chapter. We got Ventura, Oxnard, which would absorb Port Hueneme, Oxnard, Camarillo, Thousand Oaks. each their own chapters. Westlake, which I think absorbs Aurora, or maybe that's Thousand Oaks. But anyways, my point being, we got groups and chapters all the way down to Simi Valley and then also Santa Barbara. So maybe if you're somebody in those areas, you're active in the group, you really love the vision and you're passionate about using our platform and our model to, add value to the community, but also up level your business, come find me. Let's talk. I'd love some support and community collaboration and building out the chapters so we can serve everybody to the best of our ability. So that's all the stuff. There's so much good stuff happening. We have the events, we got collabs, the ecosystem, membership, the members directory, chapters, courses, resources, all the things. And just more and more creativity is flowing as I get to have all these beautiful connections, conversations. And I just keep honoring my power, my truth, my alignment, and being in the flow, it all works out. So as I always say, thank you so much. My heart is full of gratitude because I really get to have my dream life because y'all show up for yourself and your business. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you, even if I've never had like a deep connection one-on-one with you or we haven't spent much time together. I know what it takes to be a human and I know what it takes to be a business owner. So I don't have to know people, really, really deeply to really get a sense of who they are in this community. The women I attract in this group. These are women that really value emotional intelligence. They really value full self permission expression. These are women that value talking kindly to themselves, spending time with themselves, giving themselves love, feeding their cup, really, really having a beautiful relationship with themselves. Those are the women that I love and attract in this community. So the collective is just full of magic, full of power. Is it hard? Do we have our hardships? 100% yes. But as a collective, I think that we're all in this space where we all know that life and business is hard and can be uncomfortable and painful. And we are committed and dedicated to transcending that individually and as a collective. It's important to surround yourself with people that will remind you of your greatness when you forget. We all need that, especially us being women that are putting on ourselves in a container to take the most intimate things within and go make them a reality. All of this stuff that keeps us stuck, stagnant in the survival mode will definitely come up. So putting yourself in a position to think strong, beautiful thoughts about yourself in the world, putting yourself in an environment around women and people that cheer you on, that really, hey, let's get it. Don't forget. Come on, keep it going. We need that in our life. So I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to, hold space for this community, how it unfolds. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your month. I hope to see you around. Come check it out. If you have questions, send us an email. We love taking care of our people in this community. So anything you need, reach out, ask for what you need. We're here for it. Have a beautiful rest of your day whenever you are watching this, and we'll see you soon.